Hellur Babes. Another one.
Welcome to Babes I've Been There. This is the channel where we live, we laugh, we learn, we grow, and we do all of that together. And yeah, so today you can see now that our video is a bit different. If you watched the previous one, you'll know the reasons why. So it's not just me talking, it's not just Amanda talking, we're talking together.
It's us talking. It's us talking.
It's us doing the things together. And yeah, I'm really excited for it. And I hope that you guys are going to enjoy it just as much as Amanda and I are. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it, right? So today's topic...
drum roll!
Guys,
yes.
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. What are your thoughts on Valentine's Day? What is it in your life? How much importance does it have? We're going to have a conversation just about that and how it's going to, I guess, impact our viewpoints. So I think, yeah, I'm just going to start straight to you, Amanda. What is your take on Valentine's Day? How important has it been in your life? Has it had any importance in your life? Like, how has it been for you? Just in general, from when you were a kid to now. What's that vibe?
Honestly, like I've seen the hype around Valentine's Day. I've seen the decorations around, you know, people buying their partners gifts this month of love or this day of love. And the only kind of real interaction I've ever had with the day was when I was in like primary school. And usually on these big days, like the school also tries to capitalize on that day where, you know, kids can wear clothes, you know, instead of a uniform, so you can pay to wear your clothes. And you know, they're selling a lot of things at school, like, you know, it's just a fun day, you know, it's a really fun day. Somehow takes away from the stress of academics, so it's just fun, and you're wearing red and white. Like, that's really the only thing that I can really remember. If I were to be someone who's ever participated on Valentine's Day, but on the more realistic and relationship scale, where, you know, I guess that's what we're trying to talk about today. I've never celebrated Valentine's Day. I've never had a boyfriend on Valentine's Day, so I've never been in a relationship on Valentine's Day. My relationships never survived that long, where I could have a significant other take me out or buy me a big teddy bear with hearts or whatever the case may be. Like, I've never gotten that far. But also, I've never placed value on, you know, the whole day in itself. I'm not against people doing cute stuff for their partners. And depending on the relationship that I'll probably be in or am in, I don't really know. Like, it's not a big deal for me. Yeah.
It just hasn't been
How
something
about you?
that... You know, for me, obviously, yes, as I was a kid, during that time, it was definitely that whole, you know, I guess the marketing gimmick aspect of it. You know, you wear red and white. You know, you go to school, you get to wear civvies on that day.
Yes.
Casual clothing. You know, and then they would have these, what can we call it? These little drives where you would, you know, pay money and then you'd send chocolate to like a friend from like a different class or a boy that you liked, anonymous, like, you know, little notes or whatever it is. And I think for me, when I was younger as a kid, it was probably in the beginning more so from a place of anxiety, just because in my school, we really did take pride in the fact of if you got something, then ooh, like, you're liked, and
You're loved,
usually
you're
it would
loved.
be, yes, it would be the popular kids who would have,
Yes,
the chocolates and stuff. And it's not nice when, when the person comes in who's delivering all of the stuff for people, and then you're that one kid who doesn't get anything, and then you start to feel like some type of way. But again, I think as we got older, then we started realizing that, actually, like, no, I can send a chocolate to my friend. We send chocolates to each other. You end up feeling cool about it. That's from my childhood perspective. As I got older, maybe shame, guys. To be honest, I was just that person who was, I think I was bitter at some point. I think I was bitter, and I found it to be annoying. Valentine's Day, I hated it. I found it to be something that was like, I don't want to see everybody loving up on each other. I was like the Grinch almost. I'm like, all these people loving up on each other, we don't need to see that. We don't need to see you with your flowers.
You don't want to be a part of it.
Like,
you
guys
hating
are
on
doing
other
too
people.
much. I was that person. And then I think, similar to you, I don't think the relationships that I had gotten to a place where they survived up until Valentine's Day. There was only one that did. And I mean, at that time, by the time that, he had done something, it was very sweet. He bought like, flowers and like a teddy bear and chocolate and all of these cute things. And at the time I was like, oh, okay, like, like this is sweet and stuff. But at that point in time, I think Valentine's Day had already been tainted for me at that point, where I just felt like, I'm not sure that this is really something that is essentially important. Because the more I started thinking about it, I'm like, why is it that you have to wait until the 14th of February to do this? Why is it that you cannot behave in this way consistently throughout? Or not to say that every day you need to give me chocolates and stuff, but to have that kind of thought and to decide that, okay, I want to do something special for you. Why do you have to wait until Valentine's Day to do it? And that's when I started thinking about the whole marketing aspect of it, because obviously these are marketing things. Like, let's be straight up. When I'm the months leading up to Valentine's Day, after Christmas, then they start pumping that, get this for your person. Then all of this stuff is around, get 50% off and you can get your loved one this and that and the third. But is that something that you need a specific day to do? What do you think?
I actually don't know. I mean, I think a lot of people like would obviously have something to say regarding the whole the capitalism related to these type of issues. Like, everybody's trying to make money, so they really hype it up. They really want people to place value on this particular day and doing something for someone on that specific day. But let's be real. Okay, let's be honest now. Besides the whole us feeling that it's just a money-making scheme or whatever, there are people who get touched. Even if their partners are doing something for them every single day. Not everyone. There are certain people who will get touched. Even if the person's caring, they love or whatever. But dare you come home on Valentine's Day without my gift? It's a mess.
It's a grounds for breaking up.
It's going to be a mess. Like, I need something. And especially, like you said, we live in this world of social media. So I also want to post that, okay, my partner got me this, or this is a restaurant we went to, this is the dessert. Like, people want to also show and feel like, yes, I might be getting love and care every day, but if I'm not getting anything for Valentine's Day, then it's like, you know what I mean? But I mean, those are different type of people, different characters, that are like that. But would you be upset if your partner didn't do anything for you on Valentine's Day? It was just like any other day. Like, they don't say anything. Not happy Valentine's Day, nothing. Like, if you digging deeper into yourself right there, like, if you really search for it, would you feel some type of way if it was like a normal day?
You know what? The truth of, and that's the funny thing, right? Because I told you how I was bitter about it, as I was like younger, bitter about the whole aspect, right? But the funny thing is that I still want to be acknowledged. So I absolutely still want you
Exactly.
to be like,
I know that maybe you
happy
you care.
Valentine's Day, babe. At least that. You don't need to go all out and decide, okay, we're gonna do this huge, grand, romantic thing. It doesn't need to be that. But come on, at least everywhere out there when you look and you turn around.
Somebody's saying something about it's in your
Somebody
face.
is saying something. The guys on the road are there selling their roses.
Your friends are probably doing something for their people.
You can't escape it. So for you to, as a partner, for me, if that day came around and you said nothing,
and you were just silent,
I would feel some type of way. I'd be like, how are you? Do you not care? Which is weird. Because
that's what I'm saying is that, like, let's try and be as frank as we possibly can, because yes, we know that maybe your partner might be doing things every day for you, or they're consistent, and it doesn't matter, like, they don't have to do something on that particular day. But if they don't, then there are people that will be really vexed. On my end, like I said, like, I've never been in a relationship on Valentine's Day, so I've never felt some type of way. I've never and also, like, I think that there's one point that we actually forgot to look at. Are you doing something for your partner on Valentine's Day? Because it's not like you're going to just sit around. I mean, obviously, as women, most women want to be the ones that are being pampered and are doing the things, but I don't know if some of them also do something. So you're sitting and you're waiting for a gift, but do you have your gift also, like, sorted?
And I think
so.
Sorry.
Yeah. So that's basically the whole idea. Like, are you also going to be doing something for him? Or is it just you waiting for something?
Yeah. No, see, that's a very good point. And again, I guess it would also depend on your partner and the kind of relationship that you guys have. Because if he just sees it, if, for example, he's an alpha and he just sees it as, that's something that I'm going to do for my lady, and that's what it's going to be, then okay, cool. And maybe he isn't expecting anything back, because in a way I think it has been marketed as a situation where
men have to do
the men are the ones, who will be, giving these gifts, showing this woman of affection. I mean, as far as same-sex relationship goes, I mean, obviously then that depends. But I think in general, it just turns into...
That's the culture of how it's set up.
Yes. I think it just ends up being more so about each person in the relationship. Because I know if, like, the guy that I was dating at the time, the first person who gave me something for Valentine's Day, right? I don't think he wanted anything from me. I think it would have been weird for him. He's like, why are you giving me chocolate? Why are you can't give me a rose. I don't want a rose. What am I going to do with the rose? I don't want chocolate. So, nah. That's weird. You can give me the good as a, like, thank you. Otherwise.
Yeah, but don't buy me. What am I supposed to do with chocolates or whatever?
What am I going to do with chocolate? What am I going to do with the roses? What am I going to do with the teddy bear? Nah, I'm good. But you see, it depends. Like, some guys maybe more so like, yeah, actually do give me something. I think that would be nice. And it depends.
It also depends on the type of gift, because on Valentine's Day it's mostly like, these Ferrero Rocher chocolates, all of that. But I guess depending on the type of relationship, it might be a nice item, a watch, a perfume, or whatever. So I guess it really depends on, because I don't think if you had to buy him what is this new thing out there now, PlayStation 5 on Valentine's Day, he'd probably be very happy. Or something, you know what I mean? So it really depends on the nature of how you guys gift each other. But yeah, like, still, again, because I feel like I never answered it on my end, like, I really don't know. I think I feel the same thing. Like, you can send a text like, happy Valentine's Day or whatever, and then I can also say happy Valentine's Day. But I don't think that it has anything to do with me. I would be upset that I didn't get a chocolate, or I didn't get, like, honestly, I think, as you said as well, like, there are certain, like, traditions within people's relationships that they do things for each other. Maybe it might be the anniversary, or some people even have a thing of, like, every month, let's go out on a date, let's eat out, let's do something. So for them, like, that day is not like super surprising. Maybe you can do something extra. You know, sometimes you're participating for the sake of participating, but there's no pure, there's nothing deep, you know, there's no deeper meaning for you and your partner. It's just like, okay, it's Valentine's Day, let's just go and eat out, whatever, because everybody's doing it. Just like Christmas, everybody, sometimes people don't even care. Sometimes some people aren't even Christians, but they will also spend time with their families and make a feast and eat. It doesn't really mean that you are now somewhat so invested. So I understand if you're just participating for the banter, because okay, everybody's doing this, might as well, it's, you know, like, fine. If we have date night every week, let's just do it this day because it falls on Valentine's Day, whatever. So I don't personally think that I would plan for Valentine's Day, or like, no, I couldn't care. But I think, as you said, we don't have to pretend like it's not happening like completely. So maybe a text would be fine. But like, yeah, I don't really, honestly, I don't care. Maybe if I was someone who's been in a relationship before on Valentine's and I've seen things that will happen and I've been accustomed to that, I probably would have an issue. But I've just never celebrated it in any way, shape or form. So I don't really have a significant experience or anything that I can relate to it where I feel like it means something to me. What date is it on actually?
The 14th of February. Girl.
Okay. So yeah, I would really forget. It's all these decorations and, you know, the hype that would make me more alert. Oh, actually, this thing is coming up. But nah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but then you see now, that it actually then could lead me to this question, right? So